Yep. Hi guys, it's Dan from DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and I'm here. You have to start it like that, otherwise people, it's all on branding and brand awareness. So we're standing in line at it's a really long line at D23. If you thought the line was long, we did a hyperlapse at probably can't hear me, but I'm just going to send you up while I say something. So if you thought the line was really long here at E3, we did like a hyperlapse. It like wrapped around the whole booth. It was insane.
I heard people wait 4 hours and didn't get through.
Hi. Hi. There's a wonderful woman who works here. She's got the blue shirt on. What's your name?
Holly.
Holly? Oh yeah, Holly. What's up?
Holly with an I.
Oh, with an I?
Yeah.
From?
El Dorado Hills, California.
Okay. Is that close?
It's about 9 hours away.
What are you doing here? Oh, well, you live here.
Moved here.
Okay.
2 months ago.
Escape the monotony of real life and work for the magic of Disney.
Yeah. Basically.
It's like all
I came down
living the
here
dream.
to pursue my dreams.
There you go. Well, there you go. We got a D23 staffer, cast member. So here's the they just shooting the in games here. There's Soli. I don't know if I can. There's Soli. Soli, say hi. We're periscoping.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Hey guys.
He's not wearing his Pixar jacket.
Yes, I know, it's a rare occurrence, especially people put it on right now.
You should get like a little like sticker that is a Pixar jacket or like a pin.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a pin that's like a Pixar jacket or something.
Probably do somewhere. That sounds good.
Uh-oh, one of the Johnson brothers.
Hopefully we'll see you
You
next
leaving?
year.
Yeah.
Toy Box Mentor. We're periscoping at the moment.
Welcome to Periscope.
Bittersweet feelings. I can believe that. It's been awesome. Nice
Good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Yeah, for sure.
So, hold that question, Tim. Good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you,
Absolute
too.
pleasure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come to Salt Lake City and harass you guys because I love you guys so much.
Yeah, that'd be
so,
awesome. We love getting harassed. It's a great show of love.
It really breaks up the day.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll see you guys soon.
So, over there is the line to get into the Disneyland exhibit, which is really cool. Did you guys do it?
Yes. That line's been like that all day.
Well, if you get here like at the crack of dawn, at the butt crack of dawn.
At the crack of dawn.
But if you walk around it, you can see in it. It's just the head from the Dragon of Maleficent is pretty awesome. And of course, the Disney Interactive booth has. Did you retweet this too? You've got a lot of followers, a lot of watchers. Got Battlefront. What are those pod things? Did you try those pod things out in the back corner?
That's for, I think that's for Battle.
I think it's
No, it's Battle Pod.
What is a battle pod?
It's like an arcade game.
See, he knows all the other games. We only know the one
We're
game.
here with this guy.
Oh,
What's your
hello.
name?
Jordan.
Jordan. Do you Twitter?
No.
Well, how old are you? Like 14?
22.
You're not 22.
Yes, I am.
You need a beard or something, man. You need like at least a little bit of stubble.
Oh, I shaved it.
Did you, but you have such a young face. You need to like
I need to get a scar.
have you
or
considered
something?
like doing background work for like Glee or something? Because you just look. I mean, here's the bottom line. If I were to that's Evilos's kid.
That's Evilos's kid.
Yeah.
We've got Mickey and Carbonite.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my God,
All right,
that is
I will
amazing.
catch you guys in a bit. I'm heading out.
Say hi. Say bye. Rather. It's
Bye!
we're periscoping. I already told you that.
Yeah, you're like, Matt, say hi.
You're a celebrity, man.
Nah,
They
I'm
love
nobody.
you.
No, I'm nobody.
They love you.
Nah, I'm just a guy.
You're producing their favorite game ever.
I'll try to main produce everything I can. I'll catch you
Main
guys tonight.
producer.
So anyway, to get back to the point, there's no way that you're 22?
I am 22.
If I were to shave my beard, I guess I'd look like a fat 16-year-old. But I mean, what do you do for a living?
I'm an economist, so basically if someone gets hurt on the job, we're the ones that the lawyers call to figure out how much the person would have made.
So you spend a lot of time indoors. You're keeping your skin very healthy.
Yes.
Oh, there's a custom button. That explains a lot.
Tyler,
The hand models
we're
here.
periscoping.
What's up? Hi, Periscope.
We've got Tyler here now
Yeah.
with all of your buttons.
Yeah,
So
look at my
custom buttons?
Yeah. My friend Keith Lapnig makes them. He has a YouTube channel.
Well, plug it, man.
Yeah, youtube.com/Keith Lapnig, Lapning.
Thank you for spelling it because
Yeah.
I would have asked you to.
I got Very Merry on Birthday. I got I'm Awkward.
Is he here
and-
just dishing out buttons?
Yeah. I think he's outside right now. And then I have I Ruined Everything. That one's mine. So
Well, someone recognizes his buttons. Someone just said, nice Keith's buttons.
nice Keith buttons. Yes, he's a good friend of mine. So
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And you got this very sexy badge.
yeah, very sexy badge. That
What is
says
the D?
staff.
What is the D for?
That's a level of
Don't ask. D stands for don't ask what this means because I don't know.
Fair enough.
It's a mystery.
It's
Were you
rated
just
from A to C.
were you just involved in the end games?
I was not involved in the end games.
So you just decided to show up for work
They're
right
like,
now?
this guy looks too scary to be on Disney Channel. Let's not include him. So
He woke up looking so good, we can't feature him.
it's
We'll
true.
make
Like,
everyone
look
at
how
home so
glowing I am.
angry.
Just like in 20 Summit, I was like, lights, please.
Do you think that this is OSHA approved, him just standing on this box?
Yes.
I'm sure a union would have something to say about that. It's on YouTube.
Safety begins with me.
But here's this awesome. Tyler, do you know if there's any plans to connect the arch and the core piece together?
No, but I thought about that when I saw the other case at Comic-Con. I was like, it looks like they literally just cut the case out of the case.
Yeah, they should watch. Like during tomorrow morning's thing, they're gonna like roll it out. They'll roll the other piece out. They'll click it together. It'll transform like some Optimus Prime looking thing, and reveal the three characters. They were hidden inside the whole time, like the Da Vinci Code. This is like some Robert Langdon Da Vinci Code stuff. But and back there you've got the art story. So what are your duties today, Tyler?
Stand around, look pretty.
Gotcha.
Good job. You nailed it.
Nailed it.
Are you gonna like play the game with any of the folks who wander by?
I played a little bit of the Inside Out playset earlier, and I stood around and answered questions and took pictures.
we should
I'm going to the parks panel soon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Nice. Tyler is a lover of the parks.
I am.
What do you expect? What's the big news you want to hear?
I kind of already know what's going to happen, so I don't want to spoil
They
it.
kind of also announced some stuff at the fan earlier.
That's true. Yeah, they announced the Star Wars Land expansion for both Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So yeah, we know it's going to be at Hollywood Studios, and it's going to be also at Disneyland Park here in California. So we don't know exactly where inside the park yet, but a lot of people assume that they're going to take out Toontown and put it there.
Yeah, I guess,
Hashtag rest in peace.
I guess it would just make sense if they're like, it's going to be 14 acres. Just figure out what piece of the park is 14 acres.
Yeah.
And just
That's
there
a
you
lot
go.
of space.
Homework assignment. It is a lot of space.
Yeah.
You don't realize though how small Disneyland is, but yet how wonderfully they capture. There's a lot of wasted space. Can we just talk about how there's only one Dole Whip stand? Yet it's the most popular, like.
But it has
everyone-
two sides.
Yeah, but like you got
He
to.
taught us the secret of how to get a Dole Whip faster.
Yeah, but you've got to commit to the tiki room.
Not necessarily. We didn't have to. We just
We
decided
found back
to.
out, but we did go to it.
We learned it's the first attraction to have air conditioning in Disneyland, the tiki room, because the animatronics would overheat, and so they had the air
That
conditioning.
doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise you. Were you able to do the Walt's apartment tour?
I was. It was amazing.
Right?
Gosh. I actually wasn't supposed to, so we get there, and then Allison was like, do you think we can do the tour? And I was like, I don't know, should we try it? She was like, okay. And then we were just like,
Just walk right through. Yeah. Did they take your tickets?
They only looked at them.
They didn't even look at our tickets. I guess because we just all had media badges. They were more concerned about us having cameras than tickets. Like,
so
y'all
like
can
a
come
random
in, but
guest
just-
could have just came in and been like, I'm with the media.
I belong here.
But yeah, so we're here tonight. There's a big shindig.
Big shindig.
Yeah.
Was I invited?
Yeah, you're gonna be there
What's,
from 8 to 10 here.
I wasn't
in-
invited.
in
to
this
this
booth.
See, we
shindig.
weren't invited either, so don't feel bad.
It's a PR event.
Oh, that's why I wasn't invited.
Oh.
PR doesn't care about me. I'm just kidding.
PR cares very much about you. You're America's Next Top Hand Model. They
It's
have to
true.
care about you.
Well, I'm like hiding my head right now.
You haven't seen that?
I've not seen that, no.
Yeah, every time.
I've seen the disc, though.
Pretty much for it's
With
one of
all
my
the
favorite.
hands?
It's one of my top 3 favorite discs I've made. It's Tyler's
Top
disc.
3. He was like, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my top 3 favorites.
Well, yeah, I can.
Top 5, really, but he's
Maybe
standing
top
right
It's gonna be
there.
top 10 by the end of the week. It's no big deal.
And I'll plug it now. I created a new Etsy store for my discs and a new Twitter handle, and there's not even an avatar there yet. But eventually,
Power Disc guy?
The Power Disc guy, yeah, the Power Disc guy, because that's what everyone started calling me when I was. It's like originally was like Infinity custom power discs, and it's like that's
That's a mouthful.
I wanted to. Well, I mean, it was all for search engine optimization, you know, but I wanted to think of something punny, but I couldn't. I was just the pun force was not strong with me,
Oh.
and so I ultimately came up with Tyler. How old do you think this guy is? It's
a million miles away.
It's amazing. Just off the bat, just off the top of your head. You're not going to hurt his feelings. I already tried to earlier, and he took it very
Like
gracefully.
19. How old? I was kind of
You're
close.
close. I thought he was 14. He just has such a young face.
You
He's
do
such
have a very
healthy
young
skins.
face. I'm only 2 years older than you, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling me old. Wait, so you're like 84, right?
82. Thanks.
I was close. See, I was 2
Okay.
years off. That's fine.
In reality, he was one of the oldest artists there.
It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was
How
the
old
old?
do you think he is?
Who's Frank? Frank was the oldest, yeah.
By only months.
What TV show did you watch? What was your favorite TV show when you were a kid?
I'm not giving you a hint.
Well, just it'll be a very broad hint because, you know, I appreciated the Muppet Show, and it was.
I could lie and say.
You can say anything.
I don't know.
The oldest one there. I'm just trying to think of all of them. Was the Baroness the oldest? Is he the oldest of
Yeah,
all?
he's
He's
the
the
oldest.
oldest.
Yeah, and your second oldest?
Yes.
So 35.
Aww.
How old?
40.
40. Okay. How old do y'all think I am? This is a fun
28.
game.
You already said
Oh
it.
yeah. Right, I did.
I
No
haven't
one
lost
has,
my memory
no one has
yet.
made a single comment about my beard and how it's like transformed overnight. And Joe, like it was like this humongous thing.
Oh, I
knew
did.
something was different.
I was like,
You
I
look
thought
thinner.
maybe I was remembering incorrectly about the length of your
I was
beard.
I
looking
thought you
at
just showered finally.
Oh yeah,
That's what
that's- dude, beards are unruly when it comes to just no matter how much you comb them. Although I'm not like putting product in. Should you be putting product in your beard?
I don't know. I've never
Not
had a beard.
sure.
Tweet the Duck Dynasty guys, maybe. I don't know.
My boyfriend has a beard that's about this long, and he shampoos and conditions it, so I'm gonna say yes.
I do shampoo. And what's great about having as much hair as I do is that you just don't have to. You just don't need body wash. You just need shampoo. So just wash everything with shampoo. Use everything. It's great. So
Special. This conversation is special, and everyone's.
Yeah.
How,
That's
many,
TMI.
how many people are watching this
Wait,
right
how
now?
many
18.
hearts did you get for that? 18.
I'm getting lots of,
You're
I'm getting
getting a lot
lots
of
of
hearts.
hearts. Yeah.
18 now.
But Vault of Villains just joined.
Oh,
Oh,
hey Stuart, how's it going?
Hey, Stuart.
Tyler, you should retweet us.
That person we know.
What?
You should retweet us
Retweet.
and say that you're with us too.
Disney Infinity Code.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that Stuart said to retweet.
Yeah, Stuart, you should retweet us. Stuart, what awesome toy boxes has Stuart made?
It's certainly making the line more entertaining.
What,
It
in
is.
2.0 or in
Yeah.
1.0? In 2.0, he came in a little later, and he made the block art. That was the JV and Alice in Space.
Ah, the JD
Oh,
and
yeah.
Alice in Space block
Dude,
art.
Vault of Villains, that was awesome.
That
So it was like that
probably
leveled
the best
maze.
block art
I've ever seen, because it was also a maze.
Yeah.
And it
There-
also had like the actual
It was
Disney
insane.
Toy Box TV logo.
Logo.
I don't even know how long that possibly took. How long did it take? Are you in the chat? Tell us.
He's here. Vault of Villains, how long did it take for you to make that JV Allison maze? Are you here with us? I think there's like a 15-second delay, so
Nah, I got
he'll
It's like Twitch.
I was talking.
People in the chat on Twitch will be like, no, it's to the left. By the time I've seen that, I have gone right past where you're telling me to go.
Yeah.
I was talking to the Avalanche boys about the toy box and what's coming for 4.0 and Tori's running around with a notepad taking notes whenever someone tells him something good, and so one of the biggest things. What's the one thing for you two, Toy Box pros? What's the one thing that Toy Box doesn't have? A tool in any way, shape, or form. It can be a creativity tool. It could be just in the
Save point.
a save point.
Because if you wanted to string 10 boxes together and make a massive video game of your own, there is no way that someone either has to be able to sit there for the duration of the entire toy box. There's no way for them to save midway through and come back at the same spot.
Are there save points built into the playset? There are, aren't they?
I mean, you can save the place up wherever you want to.
Wherever you are.
You can just hit pause and save.
I'm pretty confident that my game auto saves as I'm playing through.
Well, see, the thing with the toy box is if you have specific things that are rigged to fire based upon the loading of the box, if you try to leave that box in the middle and come back, things might not fire, things might fire a second time. There's no way to save it in its actual state so that you can make a lengthier game. There's a reason why no one's doing it, and that's why.
Gotcha.
Someday, though.
Have you just tried to work harder to find a solution?
Oh, we tried.
The
The 383 used an old school method.
We did like a code one. Where
that's awesome.
Like red, green, blue, orange, and you'll return.
That's really
back
cool.
to this level.
That's very smart.
It worked really well.
That's very, very smart.
Very well.
So, save point, what else? What do you think?
That's really the only one that I
What
can
about,
think
so
of.
that's gameplay. What about building?
Oh, building-wise, I would love the ability to grab a whole chunk of items and just
copy it and paste it or rotate everything all together.
I love you guys.
I would also love some more enemies for some of the Skydomes that we have. Like, for example, we have that bug sky for Heroes Duty. We don't have a single bug enemy. I would love to have some bugs to make a real Heroes Duty.
So, like, I was talking to Bablo and Troy, and I was like, dude, when I brought it up, you know, I was like, what are the things you guys are thinking about kicking around? What have you always been thinking about and kicking around? And they say, you know, the ability to like select a group and move it and edit it, you know, a group edit. And I was like, that's great, but let us then copy and paste. Let us save our own templates. Let us copy and paste and even save.
I've had many a time where I started a toy box and done a whole bunch of stuff and realized I liked a portion but hated the other portion, and there's no way to lift that and take it. I have to go through every other thing in the box and delete it individually, and it does take time.
That's a bummer.
It's doable, but it does take time.
Yeah, because we well, now that they have the Flynn's Arcade, which I haven't even been in yet. Did you guys go into it yet?
We were too busy building.
Tonight, your toy box was really great. I really enjoyed your toy box live, especially you. I mean, you had one of the best moments, I think, when you got to that dead end and you had the tree, and then the ship picked itself up and crashed and blew the tree up, and that was awesome. That was
I
really
enjoyed doing that. That was an inspiration that came in the middle of the night of how am I'm gonna blow a ship up right into that tree. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
The look on my face when he first showed it to me was amazing. So I was just like, what? Great.
It was a new special effect too.
Jason's watching. Jason, if you're around, Jason from Infinity Wires.
Oh, okay.
Come visit if you're
We're in the line, Jason.
Jason, are you coming tonight to the shindig? But because of the arcade, one of the guys who writes on my site, well, the only other guy, Greg, he's always talked about it's a death pool, Luke, Leia, and Beta. Do you see this?
Oh wow.
Oh, have a good time, man. Jason's about to go into the parks panel, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to head out too.
Yeah.
To the parks panel, so.
Say bye, Tyler. Thank you for the
Bye,
retweet.
Tyler. Bye. Love you guys.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like shove it in your face. I was trying to read the text.
Callisto on Twitter says they would like a procedural terrain generator.
So tell me
We
what
kind of have one though.
Tell me what that does.
Well, a procedural terrain generator would generate the terrain for you. We kind of have one. If you open up a new terrain box, it's going to procedurally create the terrain.
Especially if you drag it vertically.
Yeah, and
it won't fill the entire box. It'll actually.
We actually have one, Callisto. You already have it in 2.0.
Boom, owned. Sorry, we love you, but shown up. That's why you have to hang out with Toy Box Owners more often. Watching you guys.
We know all the things.
I was telling the story to Troy that because on the site, what I'm currently in the middle of, about halfway through, and I haven't found this resource anywhere else, and I'm like, because there's like, you know, Disney Infinity Wikipedia, and there's some other sites out there that list all the power discs. They might list what they do, you know what I mean? Either copy paste off of Infinity site, but what there really isn't out there are resources to see all of the power discs and what they appear like in game, you know, images and whatnot. So
especially terrain.
Yeah, so exactly. So I'm halfway through.
And those power discs are about to become much more important.
Much more important.
Because right
especially
now,
the vehicles.
Yes, because you can now place them in generators and generate them in game without the disc. Before, you could only use them if you had the disc on the base, which was hard because sometimes there's a vehicle tied to a disc that it matches the theme of what you're building, and you can't use it because you have to rely on them having it.
The minute they were like, we're going to do all the Disneyland ride challenges, I'm like, well, that's great and all, but it's going to be a bummer that we can't use the vehicles.
Disneyland tram.
Yeah.
It's all attached to discs.
And
but now we'll be able to.
You just reminded me of a great question to ask the team tonight, is that in a lot of the promo pictures for 2.0, or for 1.0, the tram had vehicles. that attach to it, like 3 or 4 long. And I wonder what. I guess like because if you're driving around, you probably get caught like on levels or something like that.
I'm sure there was a reason, whether it be memory or that it could be hanging on stuff. A lot of the times, and it's I hate saying it, but some of these promo images are made so early that things get cut. Things get cut before the game comes out.
We still have the toy box builders like Eve, etc.
Yes, they're still there. They haven't gone anywhere.
I don't even know what that means.
The toy box builders they look like townspeople, and you place them in the box.
Oh
and they
yeah,
build for you.
I got you.
So like Eve
those are pretty handy.
Forest, and things like that. They're all there. They haven't gone away.
I know how much you like trees, so I don't know if you use.
Well, I would never use her because I would make my own forest because I like trees.
But so I'm about halfway through doing a comprehensive, and it takes a while. It really does. And up until this point, and I hate to admit it, but I play on a Wii U. But I really like
he was on a Wii U up until a few months ago.
But I really like the extra screen.
I love that.
Although it's apparently, I was talking to the guys, you can build less because of just the capacity of the what's inside the box. What the Wii U can handle.
The highest capacity is Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Whatever. Someone just asked something and it faded away. So if you're going to ask a question, put a bunch of hearts so it draws my attention in. So, but up until this point, to screenshot. Because I just, up to this point, to screenshot, because I'm new to the whole game journalism thing. I've been playing games since I was I was probably 6 months old. So when I was writing these articles, I would screenshot using the Weverse on the Wii U. But the thing about that is that the Weverse only allows you to post a screenshot once every 3 minutes. And so making like the terrain power disc guides would take an hour and a half just to get the screenshots. But now I upgraded to an Elgato. So when you Twitch stream, what do you stream with?
Directly off the PlayStation 4.
Oh, you can stream off the.
Yes, it's built into the console.
Oh, that's pretty.
Or
legit.
I never would have started doing it because I don't have any of the external hardware.
Smashbox. Do you know Smashbox?
I recognize the name.
Yeah. He wants to know who do we think the 3 characters will be tomorrow, and so my answer to him is we're not even going to touch on it because we
can't say anything about that. You'll see tomorrow.
You'll see tomorrow. Yeah. And if I don't Periscope, I'm sure.
I'm sorry. You have to turn. Vader is about to play Disney Infinity.
Yes, it works for all vehicles. No, it doesn't work for weapons.
Oh my god, that is He is playing as Darth Vader. He is playing as Vader.
Play as Luke so you can have some father-son time finally. Oh yeah.
Or Ahsoka.
It's not weird if you play with your younger self.
If he plays with Leia, that would be daughter opportunity that he never.
It's at 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, right? Where did Lauren just disappear? Oh.
She is having very much fun with Vader.
Yes, mounts count as vehicles. So did you have a chance to play around with that new toy that lets you?
Spine tool?
The vehicle spawner tool.
Yes.
With the discs.
I played with that. Yes.
Yeah. So is it simple to use? Pretty easy.
It's like the sky changer where you can put the disc down and then it appears in the sky changer.
Yeah.
And then you can just save it and it'll stay.
Gotcha.
Same thing.
Same thing.
And it's a challenge maker too.
Oh, really?
You can actually put the disc down and assign your challenge maker to spawn the user in that vehicle, and they can't get out.
Oh, really?
So your
lock them in
challenge can be locked in the vehicle.
That's pretty awesome.
It is.
That's pretty cool. So,
That was Vader.
I got him to hold a Vader, and so I can take his picture.
Nice.
He's about to hit Twitter.
were any of you guys debating the new character 2 days ago? Yes, these two were.
Yes.
Yes, we were.
And if you could just save yourself the trouble of asking about it, because
we're not going to tell you.
No one's going to talk about any of it. But now that I just got an Elgato,
yep.
It nearly made me weep, because I went from spending an hour and a half taking screenshots of all the terrain
to about 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
I have an Elgato at home too from when I had the Wii U and I was starting to do tutorials.
Yeah.
And yeah, that Elgato.
It's I got all the screenshots. I videotaped myself. I recorded myself doing it. Posted on YouTube, edited, and then dubbed and did like voiceover for it. Had it posted. Had everything posted. Within, I mean, it was insane. It was like within an hour. Less time it took me to take the screenshots. So but there's just a lot of power discs. It's time consuming.
There's a lot of power discs.
There's a lot of power discs. I'm still missing some, and that's
Are you?
saying something.
Which ones are you missing? You should message me on.
I'm missing the Peter Pan texture, a couple others.
I have so many. It's not even funny.
A handful of 1.0s.
I really should have.
I actually did not take stock of exactly what I was missing before I came, which was my mistake.
I've designed a. Do you have you have an iPhone, right?
Yes.
So I have I haven't even posted it on the site. I really should. But I have a Numbers. You know the app Numbers. It's like Max version of Excel. So I built it, and it's all color coded with tabs, with images of all the figures and power discs. You can put in how much you paid for them, how many you have, how many you have extra, and then what's nice is then it's all synced to the cloud. And so I've just been giving it to my friends who have an iPhone, but it's super easy to use. And then if you go to iCloud.com, you can log in and pull it up.
I really need to go through them. I was keeping good track of it through the Marble disc. Once I completed the Marble disc set, I was really good person.
I got a feeling tomorrow they are going to announce every character tomorrow for 3PO. No, they're not going to do that.
I think you were wrong. I think there's going to be 3, and then there's...
Yeah, there's going to be 4.
You're going to get probably 4. They teased it the way they did on purpose. They do things intentionally.
Yeah, because you're not even going to know anything about the Force Awakens playset for a while.
No, you're not. Or the Marvel playset, either one.
Yeah, so no.
Yes, there's going to be a Marvel playset probably in the new year. We have no idea what the content of that Marvel playset is. We do, however, know that Ultron and Hulkbuster are a part of it. That is the extent of what they've announced.
Yeah, and to put the kibosh on all this Age of Ultron playset nonsense, I mean, give me an example of one playset that's taken one of the films and made a true adaptation of it. They put their own spin on it. They're all original stories.
Star Wars ones are like that.
Yeah.
The new ones, they've taken them and put their own twist. It's all the characters.
You have to, because you can't set up the Star Wars movies, the Star Wars playset for like the original trilogy where the movies are.
I was actually surprised to see Ultron and Hulkbuster because so many adventures that are in game are actually based on the cartoon series on Disney.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble and not on the films. So when I saw Ultron and Hulkbuster, I go, oh, we're branching off from that. So I really don't know what to expect from that Marvel playset or what they're bringing with it, and they're not talking about it yet.
I missed that question. Like I said, if you're gonna ask a question, give me lots of hearts.
Post it again.
Yeah, you can probably expect to have some kind of like Marvel playset, like Marvel Universe playset or something. Not anything particularly tagged to one IP, and I like that. I think that's I think it's better. You know, let some of the Marvel story writers, you know,
get in there and work on it.
Yeah, you know, one of the smartest things that Disney's done, I think, is reach out to Marvel's. We've been waiting in line for how long? Half an hour? 45 minutes? How long is this?
45 minutes.
To be honest, I didn't look at what time it was when I got here.
I'd say 45 minutes.
Oh, I can see how many viewers there are. Like, you can see the viewers. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. No, they're not going to give you a hint. They're not going to talk about any of it. They want to know if there was any, like, cat fights or bickering, or if you were all pretty...
I mean, there was not. It was a very calm session. You have to remember that all of these people that were in this room know each other and have known each other online for months. We have been interacting in the community for months. So we all have a respect for each other. So there was no cat fights.
Except for Daniel.
There was no
He was
arguing.
just stubborn. He was mean.
I just realized he's standing behind us. This is Daniel at Daniel IX.
Hey man,
But no,
we're periscoping.
It was very calm.
You should hop on and retweet and say you're with us on Twitter.
Vader everywhere.
It's Vaders on Vaders. Make out.
But they're actually going to show some video of the decision-making process tomorrow, so I don't want to say too much.
I assume they will because
there were cameras all over the place this whole week, so I'm assuming. And I know most of it won't hit the internet until later, but you will get to see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're excited to have it over with.
That's one way of putting it.
Do you think that these are
Yes.
do you think that this Vader is like a Disney Vader? Because he's like kind of hanging out and taking pictures and being recorded.
You guys give me a little bit of space here, stand shoulder to shoulder.
So that's why people keep asking us.
Was it a good selection?
I feel like it's a good selection.
She said, he said,
But I don't He's like, I'm too tired for this lady.
we know things, we don't know things, we can't talk about any of it. We're here to talk about...
Would you just stay right here? I want to make sure I have space to happy
Well, this is good. I'm glad we're recording this, so that you guys can be over there and I can be over here.
I'll let you.
Yeah. So...
Vader's for real playing now, I think.
It looks like Vader is about to race against Sabine.
Vader versus
Man, you need to get on. We were gonna get. You got anger.
Here we go. What's up?
Who is the channel? What show is it? Austin Finale. Thank you. That is awesome. Sorry.
Lauren, can you grab a picture of, because since I'm Periscope, can you grab a picture of me with him?
Sure. I'll hold this. Got it.
You're the best. Here, just got a picture with Anger over here. JB is, I don't know if he's here right this second, but he will be here. So Daniel's there hanging out. Have you been having fun, Daniel? Yeah. You have to stay over there. This guy's in charge. What's up, man? Brett?
He's not even in line.
Hey,
He's
Brett.
loitering. That's what we do here.
We're periscoping.
We loiter places.
We're periscoping. So do you work for Disney Interactive?
Yes, I do.
Or are you an events person here?
I'm one of the coordinators for this.
Okay, gotcha. So you are on the events team?
Just on the events team.
Gotcha. So what's the next event?
I haven't been booked for that one yet. We're only booked for each event that happens prior to that, so we don't know what the next event is.
Gotcha. So, and they make you train a little bit, play the game a lot, give you all the...
Give you a little bit of heads up of what you're getting ready to go into, so you can just start the game, play the game.
That's kind of, I mean, that's kind of fun.
It is. It's very fun.
Although, it must be at a certain level, that it gets a little monotonous playing the same game. Not that you would ever think that way. No.
But like with interactive though, especially with the Disney Infinity, you always are changing up, especially when it comes to new releases.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's always a new.
You are playing the same game over and over again, but at the same time, you have almost 100 characters now to pick from. It's crazy, which is kind of great.
Keep on adding new characters to it.
Yeah. Keep adding more and more. So wait, who did they say that kid was from?
Austin and Allie. I'm working on seeing if he's on Twitter. That's the kind of stuff I do.
Lauren, you want me to get a picture of you standing in front of him? No?
My hair looks ridiculous. You're lucky I'm letting you film me.
Can I cross over now?
Yeah, can I have you two guys?
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey! And Vader's gone.
Vader's gone now.
Or mostly gone.
Just behind the scenes of that, look at all those guys. So,
What?
Ross
I want
Lynch.
you to get closer to the
To the what?
to the rope.
Oh, I got you.
So, yeah. So copy and paste is definitely something I'd love to see
Copy and paste.
put in the game.
Absolutely would be amazing.
Because my good friend, he wants to build a Q*bert toy box.
Okay.
You know, and so it's just a bunch of squares and squares and squares. And how much easier would it make life if we could just build one Q*bert square and then just copy it, you know? So as a prime example, was like, and then when the Coruscant team was showing off their toy box yesterday,
Yes.
or 2 days ago, and they were showing the Senate that they built.
Oh my God.
And just the amount of time that must have taken. As they were talking, I immediately pulled out my phone and texted Troy, and I'm like, copy and paste.
Totally.
Yeah, that
So it's a lot of fun. This little thing going on here.
yeah, the little speedway races. I tried it a couple times here. Are they doing new leaderboard today?
Yes, that is signed by Chris Evans.
We don't have there is no copy and paste in the game. No.
Like you could pick up a single item and move it somewhere, but
Yeah,
you have like 10
You have
items.
like, you know, even that, if you just have like, you know, a nice complicated like logic gate all set up, just to, I mean, that would be great.
I would enjoy that.
So we've got some people playing. Here is the Infinity and Art story, which we're coming up on, which is kind of awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
I just like want, really, they should put out a book, like just like they did with the Pixar, you know, and like the Pixar arts with like Inside Out or anything like that. The amount of development and it just is insane.
It is insane.
It's nuts.
And that concept art wall is just amazing.
Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful. Is this little kid? He's not just a fan. I think he's an actor.
I would think if he was, more cameras would be on.
Well, they're currently over there filming.
What else is here?
Yeah.
We had to like walk behind it, you know. Here it's like we didn't know.
Yeah, right.
And the Falcon Singer from that guy. Jackie is amazing.
Yeah, he's on Blackish. He's a little kid from Blackish.
Oh, this explains so much about what's going on in that movie.
Will you IMDb real quick and tell me what the kid's name is? So I can say
Yeah, I'm on it.
Sorry,
I
kid.
just had to look up the other person's name. Gotta do my Twitter duties, yo.
I love this kid. This kid is amazing on that show. He is hilarious. He's got like comedic timing like a pro. And he's a great little dancer too.
Which one? This color right now. Which one? Miles Brown.
Was Miles sweet? Oh, wait, you got
Can't get a good angle on him. He's so cute though.
He's adorable. Oh my goodness.
So cute.
He's awesome.
He's actually doing pretty well.
Miles, you're the man.
Thank you.
You're awesome, dude. Did you like the game? Yeah, man. You got it, guys. You got the official approval of Miles Brown
That's awesome.
from, it's on ABC, right? ABC's Blackish.
Yes. That's why Disney.
That's why he's here, yep.
It's a part of the Disney umbrella.
Guys, I got to talk to a celebrity. Oh, my dreams came true at D23. I almost got to touch him. I'm breathing the air he breathed.
That's a little too much, I think.
Yeah, it is. So, when I was also talking to Troy, one of the other things, so that's copy and paste. What else? What else do you think would benefit you a great deal in Toy Box?
They've changed a lot, I can say that.
Yeah, they certainly have.
There's some of the things I really wanted have happened.
Yes, we're getting a lot of stuff that we asked
You
for.
can actually select a toy and then see every logical connection that's actually that toy.
That's really great.
And then when you scroll through the list, it'll turn that one orange so you know where that one is attached.
That's pretty great.
And then not only that, it also shows you not only every logic connection that you've hooked up from that toy, but every logic connection to that toy is
Yes,
also
it's
shown in the
going to
list
make it
now.
a lot easier to figure out what is connected and what in case you forget. Because sometimes organization is an issue if you're, especially for him, when you do 10,000 creativity toys.
Daniel, what is your favorite part about the new Toy Box creations? You have to speak up.
The spline tool.
The spline tool?
Yeah.
And what do you want in future Toy Box for building, to make building better?
More cutscenes. The ones we made from the Toy Box Summit, they were really well made. It's really easy now, and I really enjoyed creating those.
Oh, cool. So it makes it easier to make cutscenes.
Yes.
This is because you can put a camera on a spline? Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
and you
got to
can
be.
put a locator on a spline, hook the camera up to the locator, so not only is the camera moving, the target of the camera is also moving.
That's pretty great.
They could be on different splines, moving in different directions. It makes for any possible type of pan, zoom, anything.
Yeah, and then wouldn't it be great if you could then copy and paste the spline you make for the camera to just make it for the locator?
Or you can put them on the same one.
Oh, good.
The camera also has a zoom function in it now,
Oh, really?
right in the properties. You can decide how zoomed in you want it.
It occurs to me now that I should reach out to one of you guys so to do the texture, I have a character test toy box that I built, and I have a texture test toy box that I built.
May I say something?
Yeah.
There is now a template that you can place in the toy box that has every texturable piece. You drop that thing, you can just switch textures back and forth. You don't even have to think about what you need to place. Brand new to 3.0.
So, in terms of like the fantasy terrains and stuff?
Yeah, so you can it puts every kind of piece down, and all you have to do is switch textures and texture all, and that way you can preview every texture as you go through.
Oh, that's kind of nice. So it's going to make everything I'm doing moot. That's what you're saying.
Not if people don't know about
Only
it.
in 2 weeks. You're good
You have
for
time.
You're good for a little bit.
Yeah.
You have time.
But it's funny because I have like a.
And it's not moot because just because you have the template, you still have 40 terrain discs you got to go through. And to have a website where you can just quickly glance through them and say that is going to work perfectly for my team, still a lot more helpful than going through 40 terrain discs.
Yeah. Yeah, so I go in and I get snapshots of all the fantasy terrains, the flat texture, the sky dome. I make note of what the music is, all that kind of stuff, and then I go into the IP and find where they pulled that from. You know what I mean? So then I find the origins of all of these little things, like in the It's a Small World. Like I was like, oh, that one leaf came from this part of the ride, and oh, this one tree is from this part of the, that kind of. It's fun. I kind of feel like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it's fun being here and seeing a lot
We
of
got
it,
to see
the
some
Cars
pieces.
lands. The Cars lands, where the sky dome for it now makes sense once you approach that.
We have all the pieces to build Cars Lands if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Also, we got to see Monster of the Whale, which is a set piece in the box, and because I have never been to Disneyland to see it, I was like, oh, look, we have that in the toy box.
It's pretty intimidating. It scares my daughter when we rode it. That Monstro part of the ride.
It looks like you're getting eaten by the whale.
Yeah, it's pretty intimidating. Well, we're like halfway through the line now.
I told them we're gonna be moving in like 5 minutes, a few minutes ago. Yeah, you can ask them to come like right here and go out that way.
We've got it all cleared out here, which is great. Now they're over here doing a little bit more B-roll. Someone says asked about the boombox. Does it have the Skydome music in it once you set down in the Skydome?
Yes, it does. It does. Most of them. I didn't test them all, but I'm pretty sure they're all there.
They should.
Wait till you see the wide berth of Star Wars music you have. You have every, like a whole huge list of Star Wars scores from all the different movies to pick from. As I was going through, I was like, I couldn't even get through them all.
Really?
Because I kept forgetting I needed to go switch the song. But man,
That's
there's
cool.
a lot of Star Wars music.
I think it was the Death Star team that really put those to use. like when they got to like certain points of the toy box and they wanted the Imperial March theme to play again and stuff. It's going to be really cool to like be able to.
There's a lot of music to choose from.
There is.
Although I'm a little bit disappointed that they added the Wilhelm scream. I'm like, it's in enough places. It does not need to be in the film.
They actually don't call it that in the game. What's it called? Classic scream.
So when you're looking for it in the sound effects space, classic.
So now we're far enough back now that we can talk about this little archway that Lauren's going to eat a hat about.
I'm not eating a hat. Thank you guys.
This one.
What I find interesting is that this one labels some stuff Pixar and some stuff
Yeah.
Disney. I found that very intriguing.
I did too. So on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it is. So maybe they're never meant to go together.
Because the other cabinet has a different ratio of...
Yeah.
Yes, this has way more Marvel and Star Wars gaps.
Yeah, so I wonder...
But I don't trust any of the gaps anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We're going to contract those people. We're going to contact those people that make 5-pound gummy bears and ask them to make a 5-pound
5 pounds?
gummy hat for... I think those 5-pound gummy bears have like somewhere like 5,000 calories in them or something.
By the way, someone tweeted me about the tram and mentioned it was Roger Davis at Hoodoo mentioned that in 1.0 Cars Playset had a towing capability. Could it be possible that the Disney tram was towing other trams to make it look longer? I don't think that's what it was.
Definitely separate. They were definitely like tram car pieces.
I guess it's possible. I would have to look at that promo image again.
We'll Google it real quick.
I'll try.
See you guys later.
See you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Say bye to Daniel. One of the things, one idea I had that I told Troy that they should do is a block art tool. So imagine like you could open it up, choose the size of the grid you want.
Okay.
And then kind of like have like a checkerboard, and then you select the block, and then you just go through it and click where you want the blocks to be, and then click go, and it would then just generate the block art for you.
With the proper theme on it?
Yeah, with the right. Yeah, you would be able to select terrain block, and you kind of pick your palette. You know what I mean?
I did notice one cool thing is the blocks. They've got a lot of the textures able to go on the blocks.
Oh, really?
Even the terrain textures.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not saying they have all of them. I didn't have time to look at all of them, but
I could not find that for my own image. Easier said than done.
Just Google the tram and then go to Disney Infinity with Wikipedia. Like Google Disneyland tram Infinity, and they have the image on the bottom of the page. So here is the. We're looking at some prototypes now, some of the 3D stuff, some of the clay sculptures. And so this is Sabine. Did you guys have a chance to play Sabine?
I actually did not play it. I like this one because I can't figure out why his coloring is very unique. Like I can't tell if he's 3D printed or not.
looks like he's made out of candy.
He looks like he does look like he's made out of candy. He does. He
Looks like he just ate a bunch of berries too.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that's because they have 3D printers that have been colorized, right? So that's definitely.
I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
And now the next face we all know.
Yeah.
It's Bunker.
It's Jeff Bunker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
AKA maybe Han Solo.
No, this Buzz Lightyear doesn't glow. There he is. They've got these cute little tabs. And if it's kind of hard to see, but this awesome. Do you guys get this print in your bag?
We did.
This is one of the most beautiful. That's like one of the coolest prints.
And it's a very early concept art from 1.0. That's actually from 1.0.
Because Lauren, what castle's in one? What castle is in Disney Infinity?
It's a very unique castle. They call it Cinderella's castle, but it's not shaped quite right to actually be Cinderella's castle.
But it's certainly not Disneyland's castle.
No.
That thing is
It's more closer to
tiny.
Disney World's castle.
Yeah.
Disneyland's castle is short. The castle is short.
It is. It's really tiny. You can't even see it from the road, which I'm sure was done intentionally.
It was because of flight patterns over the city.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what I read.
Thankfully, 15 people are still watching this. Of course, this will go on YouTube. It'll be immortalized forever.
Here it is. My screen. Why must she be such a pain in my tissue? Yeah, that definitely has more cars. Definitely has 3 cars on that thing.
Yeah, those aren't the train. Yeah. I wonder what happened to those pieces.
I wonder why they didn't make it through.
That looks like it's an in-game shot.
It looks like an inventory mark show.
So they're probably somewhere hidden, locked away. They want to know, Disney Roo wants to know.
Your face.
Disney Roo wants to know what it's like to be. There's so many Mary Poppins here. Be still my heart. Some good, some not so good. They want to know what it's like to be immortalized in infinity.
Oh, well, it's kind of strange considering I arrived a little bit late to the summit and people had already done some evil things to my townsperson. But especially during the showcase when I kept showing up in people's toy boxes, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I'm going to be laughing a lot at the things that people do with my townsperson. It's going to be hilarious.
You guys want to plug your team?
Yes, I do want to plug my team.
Hashtag
Team Bounty Hunters.
So tweet it.
We need votes.
Instagram it.
Vote hashtag Team Bounty Hunters.
Tell your grandmother.
Make her a Twitter account. Just tweet it for her. It'll be fine.
Ask Aunt Bertha to, tweet.
Aunt Bertha.
Do the Ewok townspeople do they blink? Do the Ewok town persons blink?
I mean, I didn't notice.
Sorry, I totally skipped over these two. There's Wreck-It Ralph. There you go. There's Tinkerbell. There you go.
I didn't notice that they blink, but they're really cute. They make a very unique sound set. Yeah, he pointed that out there. That they don't sound like any other townsperson. They sound like Ewoks, and they're just so adorable.
No, it was just.
And there's a lot of different ones.
Kind of like the in 2.0, where we had all the Toy Story ones.
Yeah.
The little alien guys.
Little aliens.
It's kind of like we have a lot.
We have a lot of Ewoks. We actually have a few Jawas too.
Really?
The Jawas are cool.
No, the whole Ewoks blinking was a bit of contention amongst when they remastered Star Wars. They added in digitally altered the Ewoks, and now they blink in the latest remastered version. That ticked a lot of people off. I was just like, I don't care.
I am not a fan of the remastered versions because I grew up with the originals.
Yeah.
So like, I prefer them. Even though blinking was the least of the problems with that, I think. I see Bill. Hey.
I tweeted you a while back.
Well, we've been periscoping.
How long have we been live?
Hour 15 now.
Just put it this way, when I got in the line, I didn't have a beard. I was as clean shaven as this guy.
You still probably got like 25 minutes, right?
It's all been worth it.
You are a dedicated piece. What's the plan for tonight?
I think we're going to Disneyland.
I mean, that's true.
I'm really not sure. Right now, my
How many people are there? I don't want to catch them.
There are other employees
tell you what.
It's all pretty locked up. Oh yeah, I asked you why did you like what about Infinity? And here you're wearing a Boba Fett hat.
Well, the reason why is all my friends.
It's green.
They have
And it's green. What do you play on?
PlayStation 4.
Okay, so
I will.
you're gonna get the Saga bundle?
The mega pack with the Boba.
Yeah. It's the way to do it. It's like I have
to the media event tonight. So like I am
from another event that a friend went to. I already have Rise Against the Empire, you know, and so I guess the only thing I'm not gonna have is a Boba. You know, bummer, but
somewhere in here.
If we unbox the thing later, at least we have a video of unboxing it. Because it's not like other like
Oh yeah.
Maul and Vader and it's not coming out this year.
Yes, sir.
They're
Tomorrow.
holding that.
For like December.
Although I was thinking I could be
Tomorrow,
sneaky
if you don't get here before 7,
and get the
you might
Saga
have to wait outside.
and then open it up
So we're gonna
and
get
then
here like 6:30.
Coming after 7, I
just return because their full retail package is inside, you know, and then just keep the Boba Fett, just return because it all costs exactly the same. You know, there's no cost benefit. Did they give you guys the Marvel? Were you at the summit last year?
I wasn't
But then
on
like
it.
you're gonna stand in line
So,
outside the issue.
Because that Marvel collector's pack,
Yeah.
all it was just all the individual. I thought it would have been something different, but it's just all the boxes just in one bigger box, you know?
That's all the excited about it.
Yeah.
I did open it up enough to see that.
But like I feel like you should get something different tomorrow. Since you're gonna be
I'm gonna later. I'll message Tyler and figure out where. Oh, this is a big dress.
I bet Tyler will be at the media event tonight.
Oh no, he won't. He won't right here. Ask him live on Periscope.
It's just PR and media.
Yeah, it's PR and media.
Alright, well if you guys wouldn't mind me tagging along, I would mind.
Well, I mean, I'll let you know what's going on. I don't know right now.
Come on, vandals.
Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
Right now, I'm just trying to survive this line.
God bless you.
I'm trying to survive.
You guys are almost there.
And then I want to sit for like forever.
We got Phil, Disney Nerd Dad.
Hey.
See y'all later.
See you later.
No, that's unlocked too. Even with the unlocked version we had, we saw nothing from Force Awakens.
Oh no, nothing at all. Not even. They didn't even have the music in the boombox. We got nothing from Force Awakens.
No clue what bigger
Star
thing
Wars
we
does
got.
not mess around. Do not mess around.
Take a look.
Nice.
And if you
pretty cool.
notice, Finn has a lightsaber.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Oh.
Hashtag Finn's a Jedi.
Finn is a Jedi.
Finn is also incredibly
That's
out of.
exciting,
Finn
actually.
is gonna be a Jedi. Isn't he a stormtrooper?
He's a stormtrooper at one point, so that should be interesting.
And Finn is also always incredibly out of breath in every trailer they've released so far. He's always breathing so heavily. I'm like, guys, this better not be a 2-hour movie of just Finn breathing heavy.
Now he swings a lightsaber.
Em and Brit. Well, they're going to be moving up in just a second.
It's gonna be really funny tomorrow if I don't make it inside the dinner.
Funny as enough.
I would laugh.
Hey, Em, Brit. Want to come over and we're periscoping.
Periscope? Are you live right now?
You got Brit and Em.
Hi! Hi
So
guys!
Brit's been working hard. Emily is not. No, I'm just
Yes, you have.
I love your pins.
Thanks. We're rocking that.
So events.
Events.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
It really is fun.
Thank you. Been here since Sunday setting this up for you guys.
Did you guys make this curtain yourselves?
You bet.
No, but seriously, because I got a good look at like how you did them. It was kind of clever.
I did not, but we have a team of people that did. We found a few Girl Scout troops that were willing to pitch in.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
We used to joke about it though.
That would have been great.
We have a team. This guy went strand for strand, disc for disc.
Yeah, it's the more I thought about it, it's kind of clever. So how do you? It must be a pain to pack them all up, though.
We have tubes, individual tubes for each
Oh,
strand.
that's clever.
So we don't tangle them.
Because you know, back when we were all in high school, we all had a bead curtain.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, those are good old days.
Well, here let's look at the. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. How many power discs is it?
6,000.
No.
This one's probably. Were you at E3 with us?
Someone totally boosted a disc off of the middle. Oh, there's Patrick.
Hey guys.
We're periscoping.
Oh, oh, I'm live. Wow.
You're live. You're live. No pressure.
And Mile Train Man. So,
There's the guy.
M, how many figures do you think you guys gave away at E3?
We gave away.
Oh, you probably know.
I do have the number. It's been a few events since then. That one we probably gave away 900 something. This one we're giving away way more. Yeah, because we're encouraging more groups into our activation. So it's 3-4 figures at a time.
How do you get 3 or 4 figures at a time?
Well, I mean, a group of 3. We're always pushing more people if we encourage groups.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
so you gave away, like if you said that 900. What about Comic-Con? How many did you give away?
Comic-Con was how many days was that? 4. That one we were probably around 600 to 700. More trim.
So what's the capacity of the toy box experience? How many people can you get through a day if you have a line?
You're really testing me on my math today.
I'm just curious. Well, how many figures did you bring here anticipating to give away?
I'd like to reveal this information. I think we brought.
What is anyone going to do with this
We
information?
brought almost 3,000 figures.
Okay. Well, you think you'll probably take home a chunk of that, or do you think?
Not after yesterday.
Was yesterday?
We had quite a few. We've almost hit 1,000.
And today's the busiest day. So that's pretty great.
Yeah.
It really is. It is a ton of fun, and the setup is really awesome. You guys have the. Have you guys been sharing Battlefront and whatnot in your space the entire, like for the other shows?
No,
Or is
this is
this
the very first time.
Okay, cool.
Being our Star Wars partner, our
Yeah.
licensed partners, we were able to bring them into the booth. At E3, Battlefront was in the EA booth. We've got them here. Did you get a picture of the snow speeder?
Not yet. I will.
That's a quick line.
Hey, Josh.
Not like this.
We're periscoping. Come say hi. He's periscoping. Come say hi.
Yeah, we got CC Runner here. Come say hi and then retweet it so that everyone can see your beautiful faces.
By the Infinity booth once again. We play the game all week, and then we come here and play it again because it's such an amazing game.
Yeah.
So I think I visited the booth maybe 5 or 6 times yesterday, and then some more today. So it's a great booth. It's a great game. We love it.
Yep.
You want to say anything?
Nope.
No?
Sorry. There's so much going on at the same time. It's difficult.
Squirrel.
You say, can we say hi to the pup?
Oh yeah, you can say hi to the doggy.
I know what presentation you're coming to.
This is my Chewbacca jacket. That way, I'm Star Wars-y for Disney Infinity.
Don't wear that too long in here. You'll sweat yourself to death.
I know, yeah. That's why I couldn't wear it all day. But, cool.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
So, Em, what's been going on PR-wise today?
Trending.
What's the social scene like?
Well, it's buzzing right now with Star Wars Land.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that got officially announced today, and they're talking more about it right now.
Are you prepared for tomorrow? When the internet will break, when we announce the new figures? Because we're going to be pretty excited.
We sure hope so. You guys better be tweeting about it too. Yeah, we'll retweet you, all that fun stuff. We'll be on Periscope tomorrow too.
Like an official Periscope?
Official Periscope, Disney Infinity. Check it out. We'll be on probably around 11 o'clock, between 11 and 12.
Good, so I don't have to bother doing it.
So if anyone has any announcement, they should be tuning in to Periscope. Thank you for telling me that. I will make the internet notice.
Yeah. We'll make sure that we all know.
In fact, I know one person who really needs to know that because they've been asking me. And I didn't know the
Because
answer.
here, like, you know, Jason and all of us, we're all thinking about how we're all going to Periscope. But if Scott's doing it, then just let Scott do it. Is Scott going to be doing it?
I mean, I don't know. We tag team. Someone's going to be live tweeting the other person.
I was somewhere on the
Gotcha. Cool.
Didn't exactly do both. It's a little hard. I tried it the other day. I was like typing and like holding the camera, and the camera was like freaking out.
Do you so do you guys all get a break like after on like Monday?
No.
You guys get like a nap or anything?
I've got a 9 a.m. meeting.
Oh my goodness, that's rough. Come on. And
That's tough.
Brit, we have to ask the internet. Do you want to ask them? I thought you said you wanted to put it to a vote.
Oh, we do. We need to know the official spelling of how to spell Brit-Brit. Oh,
So-
1 T or 2 T?
So,
I'd say 2.
what do you think?
I would say
2
2.
2
T's?
and 2 with 4 T's?
Maybe it's 1 T and then 2 T's. Maybe it's all
That's
complicated.
Yes! Yes! That's exactly what I said.
So unique.
It's be like Prince, just be weird.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, or do it
You guys
Brit-Brit,
are close.
use hashtags instead of T's.
Okay.
Right?
Out of here. There's the daddies. That's your daddies.
That's beautiful.
I know.
That's their Big
They did a
Thunder
great
Mountain for the
job.
Disneyland Adventureland Challenge.
Those two are like
This
ridiculous.
one is by CC Runner and Model Train Man, and it's a small world.
They're Franks.
That is Frank's. This is Matterhorn by the Baroness 89. I unfortunately can't tell you who that one is because I can't remember, and it doesn't have a placard anymore.
Brit! No. Guess we're just not gonna know.
Yeah, they used to have a placard at E3.
They had a placard. I don't know where the placard went. They want you to guess.
It is literally Big Thunder Mountain.
Making an automated ride in 2.0 is not easy, so that being an automated ride is pretty amazing. Making an automated ride in 3.0 can probably be done in 10 minutes.
Has anyone asked or mentioned if you'll be able to pull in your 2.0s and update them and tweak them? Or toolbox is locked?
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. We are being encouraged, if we want it to continue to be playable, to go through our 2.0 boxes and tweak them and re-upload them in 3.0.
Okay, so you have that ability to import.
Yes,
An existing-
because of the cloud, you can upload any of your stuff to the cloud and pull it down
that's
in the
great.
new game. And in fact, they had us logging into our Disney IDs so that we could use CleanSpeak, and all of our old boxes were there. I could have opened them, but we were too busy competition building.
Gotcha.
We could have opened them on the console.
Yeah, because all the ones that we like, especially like Big Thunder Mountain, for them to go in there and do the squat, I bet it would run just a little bit smoother. Just a little bit.
Run incredibly smoother, so you can tell the vehicle to follow the path it's flying, so they wouldn't have to bounce it off those angles
Yeah.
anymore. It would literally turn by itself.
There's these big giant Mickey balloon heads all over the place.
There it is.
Do I sneak? Do I like put over top and sneak inside?
What's in there?
Oh yeah. So here's the Hall of Heroes from 2.0. One of the things that bothers me the most about, pretty much the only thing that bothers me the most about Hall of Heroes is that I just can't fly over to the other one.
Yeah, I know.
Emily, is it Emerald?
Emerald, yeah.
But I had to write Emily. It popped up and I assumed.
And I think Brit's on Twitter.
Well, no, someone asked about, literally just asked about watching it live, and I'm telling them that it'll be Periscope.
Oh, yeah. So, I just think it's bizarre that I just can't fly. Like, I don't know why the Hall of Heroes isn't just a... Well, actually, I do know why. Because those who've hacked through, you know, and broke it, all the statues are underneath.
Yes.
And they just get teleported up.
People have been cracking into them since 1.0.
Yeah.
I remember when they found Crystal Mickey in 1.0, and then Crystal Mickey didn't even come till 2.0. People were like, but he was at the Hall of Heroes. Well, you weren't supposed to be down there. Things change. Plans change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how long it'll take for all you silly hackers out there to break in. I was talking to Bob Lowe about that, and he said that the security is even more updated in this version.
They have done some things to prevent it. It should be interesting to see if anyone manages to break through it.
Well, it's usually the PC games they get into. I think that PC game is, it's not coming out at launch. PC and mobile aren't coming out at launch. And so, hopefully, they'll maybe have a majority of everything unlocked and announced before. Sometimes they're doing that almost half intentionally.
They're also trying to space it better and pace it better. They don't want it all coming out at once. So.
No, actually, Travis Teaspoon. You guys know Travis Teaspoon?
Are you alive?
Yes.
Here's the deal. We're going to stage. We are now looking for maybe the old switcher for like 1 second.
Kind of.
Maybe when I was younger. Yeah. No, like the old here.
This is a stage better.
I don't think we're.
I'm the boss.
This is for you. You're not with that card. But if you want to trade, okay. If you want to explain what's happening instead of.
No, well, so the as a point to that, what's nice about the console and the PC version, what's nice about the PC and the mobile version is that.
Don't worry, if you don't come back and get on the
when I was talking to Joe, Bob Lowe about it, he said what's nice about the PC and the mobile versions is that they will release the game with absolutely zero code in the game for the characters that haven't been announced.
It's much easier to patch in stuff on the PC game.
Yeah,
which is what you're going to see happening this time. You're not going to have all the data in there because you guys are so terrible about taking in.
Yeah, it's not even going to be in there, so it's going to be. Let's take a look at these real quick.
Yeah, that Mr. Incredible has that same Yeah, he's not that big.
It's weird seeing this gray Sully.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a prototype. When they were talking about how when they first came up with the crystals, there was talk about doing like a monochrome, like a black and white version. I wonder if that's what that is.
The crystals sounded good in theory, but the bottom line was that clear didn't look that great on screen with the crystals. They look great on the figures, but they didn't look great on screen. It's kind of ugly.
Maybe eventually he can lose it.
So what we're going to do now is...
and he is dangerous.
Yeah, like they do the doubles, and then they were special moves. The other two arms will come out and have all four, and they'll do that thing. Just comes to charge. I do have, well, not a figure, but it's a vehicle you can.
Well, I mean, like a speeder bike.
So what's going to happen now is we're going to do the... First we're all going to do it one at a time. Which is fine. So I'm going to go do it. I don't have to be first. You want to be first?
What? Wait, what?
Are you going to do it all? Are you just going to do it yourself?
Didn't they already take the card from you?
Yeah, I think you want to do it one at a time, right? Yeah. So we go. What's your name?
Christina.
Hi, Christina. We're Periscoping. Can you say hi?
That's a really awesome
Christina's a little embarrassed. It's okay. She's very sweet. She's working very hard. I take it you're controlling the only in the toy box experience?
Yes. It's just me by myself.
Yes, this is a pretty great costume. talking to me? So here's what you do with this. You stand in front of this the screen. They've got a whole bunch of props here, which is pretty cool. We're previewing a trailer. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Do I have to have a prop?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to hold up on that for you, or do you yourself? It's like speed. This won't be in the way, will it?
Here we go. We're about to do the toy box experience.
Get the starter pack to start your adventure. Content characters sold separately.
Okay.
We're periscoping, so just heads up.
All right. Yeah. You're right in the middle. All right. Go right ahead. Oh yeah. Just go ahead. You can start interacting. Not too much time now. Get angry, get emotional, get what. Keep going. So what is he doing? He's getting angry. It's gonna be a while. So right now you can get ready for your picture. You're gonna look at that green light underneath the screen, alright? Perfect. Hold it. I know they get nice. Alright. So this car you want to bring right around the corner on the left. Oh wait, wait, you guys have to wait online actually.
So there's mine. Got Semerien coming through now. So this is all it is. It's just this nice little booth here. And then it's against this screen. And only in the toy box experience. Great. There we go, we did it. Guess now it's time to get the figure. So here's the list of figures we can pick from.
Okay. Do you have one of these I can take?
No, these are the ones we use, like to show people. You can take a picture.
And then you'll be here tomorrow?
Yeah, as long as you do it within the show.
Okay.
Come in. We'll help you out.
Watch the Semerien do his little pose. Got this great little view of her.
Thank you.
Hey man. Sam? Yes, please. What's that? We're periscoping. So Alex has just given us a hand. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Got a Sam Flynn here.
So then we put on my wife. She put her head on backwards and took off her glasses. It's like, I will have fun.
Thank you.
Here we go, guys. There is. We'll just do a quick walk through the booth here, real quick, before we go. So, got a bunch of stations all over the booth. Sorry, I'm just trying to put this. Well, here. You just did this whole journey with me. There he is. We got Lauren doing her pose with her green saber, of course. What made you pick the green lightsaber? No,
I brought it from home.
So, we got this awesome Disney castle. It's really cool. Shrink up the tripod while I'm doing this. Got these are Star Wars battle pods. Got this Battlefront. Yeah, and then they give it to you. And then just a little walk around here real quick.
Or you can take a picture.
All right, so there's the
tomorrow, not even 2.5.
figure line is super long again. And then let's take a quick look at this food. It's kind of hard because it's so backlit. Just go all the way around. You ready? Let's go. Boom, there you go. There is the Disney Infinity booth. Thanks for watching, guys.